And good
Hello.
morning.
Good
Happy Friday,
morning.
everybody. Or
Yes,
as I normally like, it's Black Friday time.
Black Friday, day after Thanksgiving. Yes. Hello, hello. Welcome everyone. And I knew I was going to mess that up. I have a fabulous guest that needs no introduction. We have
Well, we'll always
Liz
need an
Ferris.
introduction. Let's be real. I'm literally just a regular person. I really almost did the good morning YouTube. Happy
Good
Friday.
morning, YouTube. Yes. Hi, everybody. So here we are. I only caught a tiny bit. I told you I snuck into my studio last night and was listening to just a tiny bit of your live because I wanted to get the update so bad. But I had 27 people in my house, so let's do it live. We're all friends here. We're big community families. So if you could give us an update of what's going on in your life, and I love that cup.
Right?
Yes.
Just
Love it, love
saying.
it. Yeah,
What
so
that is a good cup of coffee when you can do it inside, a Pikachu.
yes.
I'm just saying, everybody. Good
And
morning, Candy's Life. And
hey,
Walsh, I
oh,
see you guys.
good morning, Liz Ferris. And
And she
we
even
have
did it very well by putting in capitals because I don't have my glasses on. So I thought
oh,
that
there
was
we
fun.
go. Colt speak Colton.
Yep. We
Hello.
have Mindy Candy, Candy's Life, Maya is in the house, Coltsby Colton. Free
My
Xenu Project is here,
yes,
everybody.
free Xenu project. Awesome. We don't get to
Don't
see
forget
them.
Poet.
Yes, hey poet. I'm trying to here we go. And our friend Joel McCoyne. Hello.
Yep. And we have PTS for Life in the house.
Oh hey. Hey Jeff. Let's go up with Pup Groomer 20.
That's right. We got the but he always says hey hey. That's what I
Oh,
love.
Pup
Like
Groomer
because he
20.
does my hey hey hey.
Oh, Pup Groomer 20. That's a she, I think. Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's
I
okay.
My bad.
You never know. I mean, pup groomers can be either, right? Oh, PTS for Life says, "Good morning. A new day holds all the possibilities one can imagine." Yes,
Yeah.
that's our title, a new day, and we can talk about an update on some things going on. Liz, I want to know all the things, and I want to know what you're feeling, what's going on, what happened, and where do we go from here, right?
True. True. So what am I feeling? Honestly, um, I feel like I got kicked in the gut. Um, it There was a little bit of like chaos that happened first. Care for JC, welcome.
Okay,
I also see Ree Pritchard.
I'm getting down there.
Oh, I can. I
Oh yes,
Yes, from
there she is.
Australia. They
Yes.
have the best steak.
I love this time of day. I always say that, but it's true because you
Yep,
get everyone, you get the
that's right.
good morning, beautiful. Liz is bomb. Yes. You have all my respect for just showing up there. That's
Yeah.
right. You did it.
Realistically, it's so it started off with a little bit of chaos because I didn't know what time I was going to head there, and I kept waiting um for the sheriff's office or someone to give me a call back, so that way I had more of a police escort there. Um, if I had a police escort, then hopefully they wouldn't have just dropped to the immediate. We're gonna trespass you. We're gonna trespass you. We're gonna trespass you. And I'm like I'm literally just here to try to drop off a present. Like,
Mhm.
I even used Scientology lingo. I was like, there is nothing in theta in this box, which in theta, for anyone that wants to know, it just means not bad, not something against Scientology.
Mhm.
And so because it was supposed to be nothing against Scientology, I because realistically, everybody, it was things that people inside Scientology would need,
Need,
whether or not I
right.
support him inside there or whether or not anything along those lines. It literally just was stuff that he would need.
Right.
Um Like there wasn't anything crazy. Did I think about putting a secret note in there? Yes. Did I think about putting a cell phone in there? Yes. After hearing Mark and Claire's story about putting in a cell phone in a shoe by ordering, but Victoria's Secrets. But I kind of figured if I put a Victoria's Secrets box in there for a man, that they would have opened it. Because it's what man wears Victoria's Secrets. But it felt more like a punch to the gut. It was definitely a lot more emotional than I'm giving it credit for, because like I was gripping the steering wheel on my truck so much that I gave myself blisters. So the whole way there, I'm just gripping like, I'm going to see him. I'm going to see him. I'm going to see him. We're going to put that out there, And then the person that went with me, because the lady that came with me was basically, hey, Connie, I'm glad you caught your first live. That's fantastic.
Cats giving hugs.
Well, is that what hugs is? Okay.
Yes. That's what I want to. That's what I want to do to you.
Okay. Yes. So it, like my hands were gripped on the steering wheel. Everything seemed like, okay, we're putting it out there. We just want good vibes. We just want to be able to see him. We just want to be able to talk to him for a few seconds. I just want to be able to. And then it lasted like a minute and a half to 2 minutes. Ordering me to get off the property, ordering me to stop blocking the gate, telling me they're going to trespass me. And it was just like, I literally did all of this so that you guys could kick me in the stomach. Like,
yeah.
Darn it. I'm trying not to cuss everybody. I am trying to be me.
Cuss
and
away.
getting the
Cuss
message
away.
out. But
No, be yourself. Cuss away. Get the message out.
It hurt.
Yeah.
It literally felt like I
super
did it
shitty.
all for nothing. Like I literally just left a piece of my heart at the gate and prayed that nobody would step on it. And instead of stepping on it, they set the son of a bitch on fire. So it's literally just, and then we left for a little bit because, again, kept saying they were going to trespass us. And so we went somewhere so that I could decompress and try not to cry and enjoy the silence. Hold on, I'm gonna throw that up. The next time, bring a vibrator for the guard. I don't even think they would know what that is, considering 90% of them don't even know who the president is. But yeah, I tried not to cry. I did everything that I possibly could to not cry. Like, I'm 43 years old. Like, I'm going on 44, and that literally fucking hurt. Like, it's like you can't find a happy medium. Like, what is so difficult about just letting me see my dad, about literally just letting me see him, or just let him get his present? Like, I don't understand what's so difficult. They can go through the box.
Yeah, I didn't hear. So they didn't take the box, and then you couldn't leave it there?
No, so I went back. So after leaving so that I wouldn't cry, we left for a little bit, probably about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And in that 30 to 45 minutes, it was kind of like we got to a place where we could go back to the base. It was like a fork in the road. You can go back to the base or you could leave.
Right.
And so we flipped the quarter and I said, you know what, let's go back. And so as we're going back, I'm driving slowly by the entrance, like barely going 40 miles an hour, and just so I can see, and the package was gone. So that made me feel better that I didn't sit and listen to them where they said, leave. We're actually just got it out of my truck, put it there, and just let him know that I'm here. Like, I'm literally here screaming for him to love me, for him to come out, for him to see his family. I'm taking a hope and a prayer and trying to turn it into a miracle. Right now it doesn't feel like I'm turning it into a miracle. It feels like I keep getting knocked down. Yeah. Like it literally, I've been doing this since May, everybody. Like, how many times am I going to get knocked down and still have to stand up and still fight for him? Like right now, it just
Yeah.
feels like I'm not saying I'm giving up, everybody. I'm just saying, like, right now, it just feels like I'm grateful that I have my therapist. I'm grateful that I have my wife. Like, Carrie, I love you so very much. But
We love you, Carrie.
this is hard. Like, this is
Yeah.
literally like the hardest thing that I've had to do besides face the fact that I grew up in a cult. And now it's like I just want to see my dad. And, instead of spending Black Friday where I'm shopping for Pokemon and making sure that the kids have pajamas, because I like Black Friday, everybody. When you don't have a lot of money, it's
Yeah.
nice to get pajamas and onesies for half price or a quarter of the price, sometimes even $15 for a onesie. And Walmart had Pokemon for $25. So it was like, ugh. But instead, I went to the gate and I did a hope and a prayer. And instead, I don't feel like I accomplished anything, but left another piece of my heart at the gate.
You know why I'm not talking? Because I'm going to cry. But
Well, there's the
I'm
chance
so
of it, but talk away, talk away. I promise.
I am
We're here for a reason to
yeah.
explain to everybody because I got quite a few emails and quite a few messages asking me how I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I figured, you know, I'm I'm just going to fill everybody in as quickly as possible and let people know what's going on. I'm not trying to let Scientology win,
No.
but I'll be honest, people, this shit hurts. Like it's not like you're just smiling and going up to a gate and saying, you know what, everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
It's literally you're going up to the gate with a hope and a prayer, and
Yeah.
you're getting stabbed in the heart by a knife.
Yeah.
Like you don't matter. You're a piece of garbage. We're clearing the planet. Greatest good for greatest number of dynamics. Well, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm his second dynamic. Him and I look alike. We're, you know, minus the male appendages. I'm his twin.
Yeah.
Well, minus the fact that he also loses weight if he doesn't eat in 2 hours, and I just get
Yeah.
hungrier.
Yeah, we can't, it's not even the guard or the people that are telling you to leave. It's the cult mentality. It's that whole thing behind that, they're hidden inside somewhere because they've been indoctrinated, and it's just that fucking cult and that horrible mindset of for the greater good, but it's evil, and you're leaving breadcrumbs, you're planting seeds, honey. You're like Joel said, it feels like you're pushing a train uphill. I'm sure it does. You're strong. Keep going. We're all here for you. And I think that even though it's just so heartbreaking, it's so frustrating, but we're gonna keep going. And I mean, I'm so proud of you for not giving up, because a lot of people would, and maybe I would too. I can't imagine what you're going through, but I just love you so much. And if you need anything, shoulder to cry on, we're all here. I'm here for you, and it's okay. People are just, saying it's okay to feel your feelings. It's okay. It's you were told in the cult that it wasn't okay.
Yeah, and
You know?
and you know and that's one thing I do on the outside. I know a couple of people literally just messaged me, um, telling me not to give up, and hold on. Um, I'll answer that one in just a second. Sorry, my phone's going crazy. I just had to turn off the volume. Um, but I'm not saying I'm giving up, everybody. I'm really not. I'm still here. I'm still fighting. It definitely feels like the best part of this trip is I made a friend, and that friend was strong enough to go with me.
Mhm.
Uh, and they put themselves in danger because they know that this is the right thing that we can do.
Right.
And I'm going to keep trying. I'm just telling you, it hurts.
Yeah.
It's not a
Yeah.
walk in the park. It's not, for I did get an email that was a little on the disgusting side, like, why are you so what does it say? Why are you so emotional when it comes to this? That's because I grew up in a cult, and if you don't like it, kick rocks.
Right.
You know what? Like, literally kick rocks. Don't send me messages saying, you should give up and walk away. I'm sorry, guys, but that is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard of in my entire life. No, I'm not going to out the person that emailed me, but realistically, I grew up very badly. And for that, I need to have one parent, just one, that cares about me. Morning, Red, retired Red. Welcome to the chat.
Hey, there she is.
Yeah.
Hello.
Um,
Red.
if you ever need a mod, she is my mod. She's amazing.
Yes, we've talked about it, but I don't want to overwork her because I know that
I
she's
tell
in
her that all the
demand.
time. I don't want
She's in
to.
high demand. Yes.
Yeah, but if you ever
Yes.
do, let me tell you that woman
Okay.
has helped tremendously, because a lot of people kept saying, where's your Venmo? Where's your PayPal? We want to, do something nice for you. And I'm just like, I don't know how to do that, people.
I'm
Um,
awake.
yeah, I
Yep.
don't know how to do all that, people. I thank God for, it would take me so long to copy and paste it. Joe McCoy, hold on, let me grab this one real quick.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm about your dad's age. I have a daughter close to your age. I feel certain that your dad's proud of you. I pray every day that you'll get together again. You're a strong, smart, and beautiful. You're strong, smart, and beautiful. Well, thank you so very much. I'm literally trying my best. Now I'm trying not to cry because I'm realizing that emotionally hurt. um, and I pushed down those emotions so that I hopefully didn't have to feel it. But unfortunately, today is the day of feelers. I
Mm-hmm.
suddenly feel it all. I feel alone again. But I'm not. I mean, I have you guys, I have everyone that listens, I have my new friend. But right now I just feel very alone. So I will be talking to my therapist quite a
Good.
bit.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
because it's not that easy, and I was really hoping for something amazing to happen, but still being true to myself and knowing that this is not it's not a religion, everybody. It's a cult. It's a cult that gets that, you know. Well, I thank you so very
Sweetheart.
much, retired Red. You're the fact that you throw in my Venmo all the time, like, that means the world to me, because I don't know how to do that. um
She said it's okay to
Alexa.
have the feels. Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, so at Liz, I'm a bit disappointed I wasn't needed to drive the getaway car. If you're still close, let's grab some hot chocolate. I am still very, very close. You're more than welcome to email me. Red, I know you're not working, you're just listening, but if you could work this a little bit for me, I would appreciate it. I'm
Your
not putting my
email.
phone number on the internet or anything like that,
Right.
guys. I'm sorry. I already get enough emails and messages from people. I even got a message asking me if I wanted to try a man again, and I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm very much in love with
Well,
my
oh
wife.
my goodness.
Eh, I thank you for thinking I'm cute, but that is bloody weird. But thank you.
Yikes. Hope you
Yeah, it
blocked
was.
it.
Yeah, I did. I deleted
Okay,
and then
thank you.
put him on the block list. That was like instant away from getting a wiener pick. Yeah, I'm good. Please don't.
No, thank you. People are laughing at this one.
Yeah, I can't. It blew me
But it's
away. I had to
also
read it like 4 times to see
you're
if I
right,
was
Tammy. That is
misunderstanding it.
disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happily married. Thank you. Happily married. Not going anywhere. Found the love of my life. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be able to do this.
Okay, Alexis said, "I emailed my phone number a few days ago." Okay.
Okay,
So
I'll go
somewhere in
through
your
my
emails,
emails. Yeah, I'll
check
go
your
through my emails.
spam too, just in case, because
Oh,
that
I didn't
happens
even
to
think
me.
about that.
It
Okay,
happens to
yeah.
me all the time, unfortunately. We've got Parallel Jen, hey, hello, and Gina, hello, hello.
I love that you do the
So
same thing I do. I always want to make sure I'm taking advantage of saying hi to people because they take their time to listen to us. So the least that I can do is
absolutely. Yep.
acknowledge, and most of them are becoming friends because I see them on a regular basis. Like Candy's Life, like
Totally. Yeah, Candy's life.
she shows up and says like the best things.
I know. I recognize most of these
Yeah.
faces in the chat. Yeah, I really appreciate everyone, definitely. And anyone, if you don't know, I think I still have your banner up here. Let me find it. Here it is.
Which banner? The at Pokemon and Colts.
At Pokemon and Cults. Yeah.
Yep. Please
And
subscribe. I'm
yeah,
still
and I'm
working on getting everyone.
Coffee Cults and Crafts. That's me. If you're not subscribed to me, I'd appreciate it
Subscribe.
because the more the merrier. Yeah, Coffee Cults and Crafts and at Pokemon. We're such a pair.
Yeah, we are because I've not grown up with the mom idea, and you are the mom of moms.
I don't know about
You know,
that.
well, we all think that we're not special. Like that's the whole thing that I've been dealing with today is feeling like I'm not special. I'm just a regular
Oh,
human being. Everybody, I'm a
you
human
are
being
special.
that grew up in a cult, got out of the cult, went back to the cult like a bloody idiot, and then
Coffee first.
yep.
Coffee
Oh,
first. Yes. Coffee first. Well, I have tea today in your honor because you got me into this Taylor's tea. So I already had 2 cups of coffee.
this is my first cup of coffee. I've probably had a rock star, but this is my first cup of coffee. Everybody, I'm literally trying to
Oh,
do my best.
hey Jen, Ego Next Door. She has a great new channel. She talks about narcissistic abuse, and she's a survivor of parental narcissistic abuse. Pretty newly out, and talks about it. And she's subscribed to both of us. Thanks,
Thank you. I
Jennifer.
appreciate it. I
Yeah.
absolutely appreciate it. The bigger the noise, the better. I know that seems a little weird to people, but realistically, we just have to keep making noise.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
And that's why I get on. I tell you guys how things are going because you guys care. And
Yeah. And Liz, I was
I
thinking,
really
as
was
sad.
thinking a
Oh,
different
go ahead.
expectation.
Yeah, I know.
I,
But it's as sad and awful as it is, and your reception was. It it really illustrates what we're dealing with.
yeah.
You just have a daughter just wants to give her father a birthday present and doesn't, just I just want to give
No,
him
I
some
would love to have
necessities.
seen him because there's a part of
Yeah.
me that's like, oh, I would have just thrown him in the back of my car. You say the word, Robert, and
And that's what they're afraid of, you know?
yeah,
That's what they're afraid of because they don't want to give anyone a free will, because your dad probably would. And the fact that that he's alive means that he did try to most likely escape at some point, because of that whole request for the freeloader debt. So,
yeah. Because I mean, real.
yeah.
Sorry, everybody. I had to send a beautiful message to my friend. So
That's okay. You're in demand. I'm just glad you're here. And this is, like a little living room. We're just chatting.
that's right.
It's like we're on FaceTime, but
Kareen is in
everybody's
the
with us
house.
this time. Oh,
So let's
Karini.
change the subject as I'm starting to cry.
Karini.
So
Hi. Oh, love you.
um,
Yeah, you're good at that, aren't you? It's like, oh, butterfly. Look over there.
yeah, let's go over there. What's over there? There's something over there. But
Oh,
no,
you don't fool me. There's something in my eye. Wait, there's something in my eye.
dog hair, dog hair. There's a dog hair in my eye. That's what it is. But no,
Oh boy.
that's what I keep doing, everybody. I keep setting myself up for
You
these
want to share?
beliefs that I'm going to get to see him. I'm going to get to at least, he's going to grow some balls. And if he doesn't want me in his life, the least he could do is say hi. Like, if you want me gone, if you want me to stop, the least you could do is say something. Like, grow some balls and talk to
Yeah.
me. Like, I've had to pull out emotions from the deepest crevices of my body to do this. because there are days that this literally feels like a never ending cycle. And this literally feels like I'm putting myself on an emotional roller coaster from hell. But at the same time, if I don't try, then who's going to try? If I don't try to get the little me's out, if I don't try to get the little Liz's, the little Nora's, the little Laura's, the Aaron's, the Serge Obolinski, Serge Delmars, you know, the Claire, the Mike, we all came from that horrible place, and we all have little issues with not being able to be emotional. But it's like, if I don't try, then who's going to try?
Right. Yeah.
Because it's not easy to put yourself in the front view. So let's change the subject.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the super sticker. Care for JCYT. Got your super sticker.
Well, yeah. Thank you so very much for the
Thank you
super
so
sticker.
much.
As
Yes.
my voice is crackling.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much, everybody.
So we got quite a few comments already. If I can pop some up for you to comment on. Is that all right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So
I
go ahead.
do want to put a space just in case, because I got quite a few messages in regards to Aaron's newest video.
Okay. Yeah.
So if it's okay, I'd like to make it brief. Please don't go crazy,
Absolutely.
everybody. If you
Please
have
don't. What?
something
I'm sorry. You
that,
skipped, honey.
oh, I'm sorry. I said please don't go crazy.
Oh, right. Yes.
This
Yes. No,
isn't
go crazy.
Yeah, this isn't what the chat's supposed to be. I just want to give you guys an outlet and a
Yes.
place to vent your frustrations. And if you have any questions, we'll try to answer them. If I don't have the answer, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I haven't started lying, so I haven't lied,
No. And
so
that's
why
why
start now?
one of the many reasons we love you. You're honest. And I'll tell you, from myself, from the bottom of my heart, the other night, I had a visceral reaction to the live stream at night there after Aaron's video, and then the board came on, and I was feeling really a lot of feels, and I went right to your stream, and I was listening, and you were listening, and you were letting people just talk, and no censoring, and no judgment, and no stifling and all that. And that's exactly what I needed. And I know we all did. So I really appreciate that. I've been able to process. It seems like I guess we're talking about it now, right? There seems like there's like, just when it decides to die down, something else happens. And then you're like, oh, 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 oh. So it's like, now hopefully this is it. There won't be a lot of back and forth, and we can, just process and move on. But what are some of the things you wanted to say about that, Liz? And we can talk about it and
Well, here's the
hopefully move
thing.
on.
There's always going to be two sides to a story.
Yep.
There's always going to be, well, actually, I think it's three sides. It's because everyone has their own emotions. Everyone has their own feelings in place. They have their own, situation and life experiences. So there's going to be this side, this side. Sorry, everybody. I do smoke. I apologize. It's been a very crazy day. And then there's, somewhere in between all of this is the truth. But
Yep.
you have, each person has emotions and stake in the game. And what do I know if, I'm not trying to make any decisions. I just know that the aftermath is a beacon of hope, and whatever Aaron creates is going to be amazing and explosive. And I can't wait to see how everybody does this at the end.
Yep. I agree. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I support, the people that are helping get, people out, like people like your father, and people like, those have been helped. And there was this kind of back and forth about who is the face of the aftermath. And when I think of the Faces of the Aftermath Foundation, the Aftermath show, I think of Mike and Leah and, and Aaron and Claire and Mark. But the Aftermath Foundation, I think of Serge Obolinski. And I think of,
The people that can help.
Yes, Catherine Olson and Rosemary Brown and all the ones that we don't know, and your dad, and Bob Ferris. So that's what I think of. It's not a dick measuring contest. It's not a who's right, who's wrong. I have my opinions about things and I have voiced them. So if you want to know, I I forgot what it was called. It was something like what's important or something at one of my morning musings. And I did give my opinion and I was hurt, and I'll be honest about that. But at the same time, we need to at some point move on because there's still a lot of work to be done. So
Yeah, there's still
we're all in
people
the
that
same
need to be free.
hmm
And whatever the situation is, that if you ask Claire, Mark, Mike, what is their
oh,
goal? I think you just got rid of
oh,
it
did
and
you put oh, sorry.
I
Yep,
put it
it's
up.
gone. Go ahead,
So
honey.
I'm gonna go through that in just a second. But I can tell
Yep.
you the main goal is getting people out of Scientology, is finding a way to get people some freedom, because realistically there's people trapped inside and those people need help. So whether the aftermath doing their part of it, or it's Aaron's new one doing his part of it, either which way we'll find out in 12 weeks, because it takes 12 weeks to get all the correct licensing and all that stuff. But either which way, they're both going to do amazing things.
Yep.
Aaron is an amazing human being. you know let's put all the other stuff aside. I know a lot of people email me that they were silenced. You're not silenced here unless it's disrespectful.
Yep.
But we all do the best that we can. um I'm not in their brains. I don't know what's really going on. I don't know secrets on the side. And if I do know kind of secrets, I'm not a gossip. I'm really not. That's the one thing my wife always said, is I'm not a gossip. you know
Right. Right.
but
Right.
everybody's doing their best.
Yep. You gonna read that
Okay.
one?
Yeah. So Candy's life. I'm heartbroken for Aaron. He was forced into telling the world about his separation from his wife and those who show their true colors. Yeah. And you know what? Honestly, I wanted to wrap my arms around him and give him a giant hug and tell
Me
him that
too.
it's going to be okay. He doesn't have to say anymore. Just stop. It's
I
okay.
know.
And he got it all out. And sometimes
Yep.
that's what we need, everybody.
Yep.
And now he
Yep.
feels like, obviously, like he's got a stream coming up, and I'm sure he's gonna blow it out of the water. It's gonna be like just because he has a way of, like, he's like the journalist of SPTV that gets everything.
Yep.
I can't find something, I just go to Aaron's channel. He'll have it, I promise.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Gina said, I'm heartbroken for all of them. Yeah, I believe all of them in their heart of hearts have, they have their heart in it. And sometimes emotions run high, people make mistakes. One thing I love about Aaron, if he makes a, he says, I done messed up. If he makes a mistake, he owns it. And
Yeah.
and I guess I'm not taking any sides. I'm just saying I'm able to probably relate to his style better only because of I'm very much like him in some ways, but I also highly respect all of the OGs, as we call them,
Yep.
Mike, Mark, and Claire, Amy, all of them. I absolutely adore them. They in some ways saved my sanity because watching them on the aftermath, and I've said that over and over, and it's so true. But at the same time, we're not in a cult, so we can't just sign off on everything everybody does. Nobody is right 100% of the time. So
No.
it's okay to ask questions. It's okay to feel feels. And it's not, we don't black and white think here. We don't be like, oh, I'm never going to give to the aftermath again. I'm never going to, or I'm all for this and all for that. Think for yourself, weigh the balance, whatever that looks like for you. That's okay. We all have free thinking, and we're not in a cult, right? We're
Nope.
not in a cult.
We're not in a cult, but you did tell me some amazing news about your old cult leader.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna just put this out there and see what you guys think, because I'm processing, we're all healing right in front, like right on screen sometimes. And you guys are, I consider you my friends, right? So I heard some news, and I'm not sure how to feel about it. I've thought about it a little bit. I've only known for a few days, but for those of you that don't know, I was brought up in a very culty atmosphere in in a Pentecostal church. I had been adopted after losing my family tragically to a house fire that was unfortunately deliberately set. Went through a lot of abuse and just kind of lost years, lost child years, I call it, when I fell through the cracks, and finally was adopted. Then fast forward age 20, I ended up joining a full-blown scary, dark, starving cult. Like a Sea Org type situation. Only it was a small cult. There's thousands of these. And this happened to be in Vermont, which tends to breed cults for some reason, guys. But it is a beautiful place to live, just saying. So my cult leader was Marlene Sweeney, and we left 16 years ago, but she still lives a few miles away. I found out this week, she is 85 years old, so things happen to your health at this point. I found out that she's dying of cancer. And there hasn't been any closure. I'm not expecting an apology. Oh, not going to happen. I'm not going to reach out to her. I probably won't do the Marlene drinking game anymore. We'll see. We'll see if I'm feeling feisty. We'll see. But
You're like, drink if you say Marlene.
I know.
No.
I'm sorry, guys. It's not funny, but I have to laugh. I don't wish it at anyone. I did love this woman, which now they say there's a fine line between love and hate. I don't hate her. I don't wish cancer on anyone, but I'm telling you one thing that it's going to be an end of a chapter, but also a beginning of a new one, because I'm not going to shut up. I'm not going to shut up about Marlene, because you know what happens when a cult leader dies? What happened when L. Ron Hubbard died? Somebody else took over. Somebody worse. Yeah. And it's been said that when she passes away, all of her writings and her sermons and her cassette tapes that are gathering dust are going to be compiled into basically a new movement and going to have a book written about her teachings. So guess what, guys? We're going to have a little book report when that happens. And I'm not going to shut up. I'm not going to shut up about Scientology or Door of Hope or any of these other crazy Mother God, this crazy call about love wins. We have a stream coming up. I have a stream coming up at 1:00, an hour and a half, with Ash from That's So Fucked Up podcast. We're going to talk about that, the first couple episodes of the HBO special about that one, because that one was in Vermont for a little while. They went from Oregon to Vermont to Hawaii. For some reason, those 3 states, just cults love them.
Well, let's be honest. Like, I love Hawaii too, everybody. It's got some great surf.
True.
I love surfing there. I'm not a huge fan of turtles. They scare the shit out of me. And yeah.
Like, Hawaii is beautiful. I've never been there, but I would love to go to Hawaii. I'm just saying, like, Buddhafield went to Hawaii. It could be because of the remoteness or the beauty too, but it could be because of the laws. Like, I know in Vermont they're very lax. There's a little rhyme: when in Vermont, do what you want. So, yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, guys, and also to let you know that 1:00 we're doing a little stream on Love Wins, and she happened to be a crazy female cult leader, and that was pretty wild. But yeah, said all that to say I'm not going to stop talking about cult abuse.
And I'm not going to stop talking about Scientology abuses or the things that they do or how they hurt people or how they make families disconnect. I'm not going to stop, and neither should you guys. You should listen and just be aware. So that way, if you do have a family member that is like, oh my goodness, guess what? Blah, blah, blah. They're looking into Scientology. You can run up to that family member and go, no. Here, let me introduce you to this group, or hey, let me fill you in on what they really do there. Mm-hmm. Because realistically, the more that you guys listen, the more that you guys have our backs and that you just are on our side, you know what? Guess what? That's a miracle right there. Because we're just trying to tell people how to stay away.
Yeah.
Because if you don't think you can get hooked, my mom was a chemistry major, like literally the first woman in our family that went chemistry, and she hook, line, and sinkered it. She fell for it hard. My dad had no other religions. He was literally in the Air Force after, living with his family. Went from the Air Force directly to working for one of the missions. So it's like they got him right after the Air Force. It wasn't like
Yeah.
this short trip. It was literally like he's never lived on his own. So
Right.
so yeah, we're going to keep talking. We're going to keep
Yep.
filling each other in. I'm going to keep trying not to cry. I'm going to keep doing the best that I can so that way everybody understands, what's going on and that my dad is
Yeah.
trapped inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you said, the education too, like even just telling your story of yesterday when you went up to the base, how they treated you. This is what cults do. It's across the board. There's kind of a handbook, unspoken handbook that they all tend to have those things in common. And to get them, I'm getting passionate. I'm on my soapbox, Liz. I'm doing it.
I'm
I
on my
want,
stool.
I yeah, I want to see some more education about narcissistic tendencies and abuse in the schools. Teenage years and early 20s, and even in my case, in my cult, it was anywhere from 18 to 30, 32 was the age of most of them, and then kind of skip over, and women mostly women who were divorced, retired, looking for a purpose. People, you have that thing in you that wants to help people, that wants to have a purpose, and there's so many pitfalls, so many traps out there. So that getting the education out is so important. I
Yeah,
really believe. Sorry, I need
absolutely.
some water. I'm like, making myself hoarse. I'm like, yeah, another thing.
Yeah. Let's see. Can Bob get cards, presents from non-SP people in or out of the cult? To be completely honest, I don't know. I do have an address. To be honest, I would have to talk to Amy Scobie to see what she believes would happen because she did live at the base. She did do a lot of time at the base. So being realistic that, it might be something, but I don't know. Kat Mesri, I'm sure your therapist told you that it's okay to cry. Don't let Scientology think preventing you from your emotions. And it's not just Scientology keeping me. Well, it is. This is how I grew up, people. This is literally don't show emotion. I'll give you a reason to cry. Get your TRs in. I grew up like this, so I'm working on it. But it's not like you wake up one day and you're like, you know what? I have feelings. I'm a real girl. No, it's
You're
not
a
like
real
that.
girl.
It's literally not like that. It does. My therapist does know, and we're working on it. So far, the only person that I've truly been able to be emotional around is the love of my life. You know, because I feel safe. I feel 100% safe with her.
Yes, it's definitely a process. I definitely couldn't come out the gate talking about all of this that I've been able to talk about now, with you. And I tell you, when you called me that night and told me you wanted to talk about your earlier childhood years, and you did, and I think that was the first time that I really super ugly cried on screen. Um, that helped me to be able to talk about the stuff from age 9 earlier, yeah, so thank you for that, honey. Thank you. Because even though I'm crying now, it has been healing, and I don't think just because 'cause you're crying doesn't mean you haven't healed.
Yeah,
Sometimes part of the healing is crying, and, I have felt I felt safe enough to do that with this community. So,
yeah,
and you started this with me.
yeah. It's my fault. I did it. I brought emotions. Damn
No,
emotions.
yeah, that's why I need so many tissues. That's why I have buy me a Kleenex now. Instead of, no more buy me a
Yeah,
coffee, it's buy me a Kleenex.
mine's buy me a book, just because
That's
I don't.
great.
I
See,
I
I
always
can't
thought it
read.
was. And you know what? And there are times that I can't read either, but I still love books. Mice and Men is my favorite, of all times besides Tequila Mockingbird.
That's good. Yeah, those are good ones.
The Odyssey still up there in one of my favorites list. You can't even help it. You literally are like, oh my God, that's so close to my life. Wow, this sucks. And this book was written how long ago? Oh, okay. Lord of the
Mhm.
Flies. It's like, were you guys sitting outside of one of the
Oh, I know.
one of the places that, like, whether the cadet org, or were you sitting outside like
Mhm.
somewhere and just staring at us? Like, nobody's a
Oh,
crybaby.
oh, here it is. Buy Liz a book. There we go. Buy me a coffee. Awesome. Great job.
Yeah, and we're not crybabies, I promise, because I still have a hard time with emotions, but I'm working on it. I'm feeling a little devastated today, but that doesn't mean tomorrow I won't feel a little better, you know? But I
Mhm.
wanted to give you guys all the respect to at least let you know what you're helping me with, what
Mhm.
has been in the process, so that way I at least went there on his birthday. I at least did something on his birthday, so he knows he's got a kid, and his kid is
Yep,
not giving up on him as much as it fucking hurts. I'm not giving up on him.
that's right. You're not giving up. We got Betsy Gar in the house. Hi, Betsy. Good
Hi,
morning, Liz.
Betsy.
Good morning, Liz. My prayers are with you and you will be in my thoughts. I'm proud of you. And yes, we will all be with you through this journey. Thank you, Betsy. Absolutely. I second that. Yes. Yes. Isn't this great? Everyone's coming to support you. Everybody put down their pocketbooks and their shopping to come, support you.
Hey, this is Black
Love you
Friday,
so much.
people. This is when you get the best deals. I'm telling you.
Clearwater Share.
If you have grandkids that like Pokemon, this is the best day to go to Walmart, to go to Target.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you guys, if you have
I
grandbabies,
know.
it is a good idea.
I don't have grandbabies yet, but I did go through it with my kids standing in line, like sneaking out, standing in line at Walmart or whatever, Best Buy and all that, lined up for the deals on Xboxes those years. And now I'm more of a Cyber Monday girl.
Hey, some people love Cyber Monday. Some
Yeah.
people absolutely love it. I know
Yeah.
Amazon does a lot of deals
Hi,
on
Lauren.
Cyber Monday. Um, so my love, I'm sure that there will be a lot of Amazon prizes because she does love her Amazon. I personally, I love Amazon for the things that I can get in a short period of time. Okay. Alexis, Liz, did you know that it is easy to get permission to let off certain fireworks from your car? Um, drive by
Oh,
drive by light show. Well, I'm not trying to set fire to my truck either. In case you guys don't have like a visual in your head of the gold base, it is nothing but dry fields and
yeah.
dirt around there.
It's
So
like
I would
desert.
never
Yeah.
recommend that because then you're going to be endangering people in their homes. Like I don't even throw cigarettes. I'm not that person who throws the cigarettes out the window. I got an ashtray. Like just because too many people set fire to a good area and end up hurting a lot of people. Um,
Oh, Anne says that yesterday was not a failure. No, it wasn't because it was all
I'm not
part of it.
saying that yesterday was a failure. I'm just saying like I feel like a failure. Like I didn't do
Mm.
enough. Like I'm still stuck in that mentality where it's like if I don't get my goal at the end of the day, then did I really even reach my goal? And I'm working on it. I'm doing everything I can, everybody. Like I
You are.
realistically am doing everything.
You didn't fail. No, you did everything. And you have the passion and you also have a tremendous amount of work ethic, tremendous amount of drive. I don't know. I can't keep up with you kids. I don't
Because
have
we
the
went through
energy.
hell and back. It was
Yeah,
definitely went
I'm
hell and
tired.
back. It's all about the marathon.
Yeah.
It's not about the fastness. It's literally that's right. Retired red marathon. You did great. Well, thank you so very
Yes.
much. I appreciate it. It's just because I didn't get to see him. Like there was a part of me that was holding hope for that 5% of a chance that I would get to at least see him, or he would have the balls to come and talk to me. or, anything along those lines. Everybody, you have to, just give me something to hold on to, and not just a memory of a hug from when I was like 6 years old, 8 years old, 21 years old. I don't want just the memory.
Mhm.
I want to see something.
Yep, absolutely. So we had a couple of comments about what, you brought up. Let's see, Joel had a two-part. I haven't read it,
Let's
but
throw them up.
Joel is a very reasonable guy. Comment
Okay.
part one. I support the mission of the Aftermath Foundation. I'm very disappointed in the board. If they continue to be tone deaf, it will hurt the foundation. As far as the YouTube channels, the community, let's get the second half of this. The community has spoken. Aaron has won the PR war. Okay. and C have all lost a lot of subs. Aaron has lost none. I hope that things smooth out soon.
Yeah, I hope they
Do
smooth
you
out
have any
soon too.
comments on that?
Realistically,
Me too.
and here's my comment, and it'll be, as best I can. The Aftermath is
Mhm.
a foundation. It is a foundation or a beacon of
Right.
hope. The YouTube channels are just
Mhm.
that. They're the individual people's
Right.
YouTube channels. What they choose to do on their individual channels is their individual channels. I'm not saying I
Agreed.
understand or that I don't understand, but what I can say is the Aftermath is not one person. It's not. It's
Mhm.
not one person. It's a group of people. Whether you've been rescued by the Aftermath, whether the Aftermath is helping you, whether that you're soon to be rescued by the Aftermath. It is literally a beacon of hope, not a single person.
Right.
Just
And
please remember that
it's so
part.
well said. Yes. Yeah. A nonprofit in and of itself, I know because I founded one, and you sign all these things that you understand what the structure of a nonprofit is in order to send it to the IRS. And basically, this is it. It's not. It doesn't belong to anyone. It's like a business. It doesn't belong to anyone, but it belongs to everyone and no one, right? So you
Yeah.
have the stakeholders, just like when you have a big business, for-profit business, you have the shareholders. This is the stakeholders. The stakeholders are the board, right? But also the supporters, the donors, the community, and I think most importantly, the people, the population for which they they have incorporated for, which is the people they serve, and the people that they're helping, right? And
Yeah.
people do vote with their support, and they vote with not subscribers, has nothing to do with YouTube. They vote with their support and also their money. And it would and that's why I also believe, and I've said this, probably 12 times, probably a dozen times, that when I started my nonprofit, I was careful not to choose my husband, my daughter, my best friend, the people I invite. I've never been on a cruise, but like over for Thanksgiving or whatever, because diversity is really good in a board. So I think going
Yeah.
forward, I really hope that people would keep that in mind, that and like you said, it's not one person, and it doesn't belong to anybody. And if
Nope.
all of these members would step down, if they decided to resign today, the Aftermath would still be there. The
Yeah.
foundation is still there. So that's my spiel
Yes.
about that.
And
Yeah.
do I hope everything stays off YouTube? Yeah, I hope there's not let me
Yeah,
show you
please,
stuff kind of
no more.
war.
Yeah.
I'm not really into that kind of stuff. It's I don't understand the competition of subscribers. I don't. I'm not really a subscriber type of person. I view it as everyone that's linked to my channel is a friend, is a family member,
Right.
is someone trying to have my back when I didn't when in the real world I didn't have that very often. I don't
Right.
connect with a lot of people. Some people think I'm weird, and some people think that I'm different. That's fine, but I connect with you guys. So I don't see you as subscribers. I see you as
Absolutely.
friends. I see, I'm not a big fan of the word keyboard warrior. I think that's really tacky, but that's just my opinion, because I don't see you guys as subscribers or separation. I see you guys as people that have my back. that are helping
Absolutely.
me make as much noise as humanly possible. You know,
Yep.
it's friends. And most of you guys I've chit chatted with on either FaceTime, I've emailed with, you know.
Me too. Yep.
So
I
it's
see quite
like
a few
we're
of
all
them that
trying.
yeah, yeah, and Yadira, hello. I mean, we just see so many people coming in that we, have talked to or recognize that we've seen in the chats. We try to say hi to as many people because we're just so happy that you're
That
here,
you're here, that you're helping us,
Yeah,
that you're literally sitting there
supporting.
listening to what's going on.
Sophia,
Sophia.
I know, Sophia, hi. I'm just so
See,
happy
and
to
we
meet
know
you
a
all.
lot of your names. Like
Yes,
your actual names, not
Kat.
pretending, but we know your name.
Kat says it feels like a support group. We're all supporting each other and we're a group. So
That's
and
right.
thank you, Kat, for all you do. She's one of my mods. So
One
we
tough chick is here, Marilyn.
where's she? Where is she?
Hold
You
on.
got her? Oh, hey, you are here. Good to see you, honey. I don't have that thing that spits hearts out, but I'll send a heart anyways.
I wonder if mine does
Oh,
it because it's I didn't bring my
does
computer.
it?
I brought my iPad.
Oh my goodness, you got my puppy back. We had to ship Apollo out. Hey, you guys don't get to see Apollo very much. I missed you. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say hi. All right. I love you. We'll snuggle later. Thank you, honey. He had to go away for the night just because we had 27 people in the house and he gets a little rambunctious. So
Well, I can definitely
yeah,
understand that.
I missed
Everybody loves
him.
the puppies. Aw, did you go through withdrawals?
I did. Well, I still had Rocky, but I missed my Apollo too. Rocky was having a hard time last night. I think he missed his brother. So yeah, so sorry about that, guys. It's like this is what happens. It's like my house is a little bit of a madhouse sometimes.
Okay, I'm going to answer this one real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, honey.
Connie Kramer, the letter read like a KR. Report, not a professional business letter. I am a never end, so I forget the terms. You said it right. You said it right. Absolutely. There were some spots in it that felt like a knowledge report, but at the same time, everybody's trying to do their best. You know, again, it's my opinion, and it's just my opinion. It's just, it's kind of like an asshole. Everybody's got one, you know.
Yep. Yep.
I think that the aftermath is a location. It's thousands of people, it's millions of people, it's literally a group of people, it's not just one person. Do I think they all did an amazing job? Yes, because Aaron got me into YouTube. Aaron got me that little push to do. Don't let that prevent you from doing a YouTube channel. And so we do the best that we
Yes.
can. that's
Yep.
that's all we can literally do. But it did feel a little knowledge reporty, but at the same time, people's feelings are involved.
Yeah.
So we just have to remember that is once feelings are involved, it's hard. Mischief, nice to
Oh,
see you.
Mischief. Hey, good to see
Never
you.
late.
Yay.
Never late.
No.
Whenever you show up, you're on time. You're meant to
Yes.
be there at that
You're
spot.
welcome.
That's
Yeah.
right. Okay, and so you want to hit some of the stars? Because I'm on my
Yes.
iPad, I can't tag the stars.
Okay. Let's do it. Oh, here we go. It's a good question. Peter Anderson wants to know, Liz, before Bob Ferris joined, did he belong to another religious group, i.e., Catholic, Presbyterian, etc.?
Not that I'm aware of. He was just like his father built full Highway 50 in Sacramento. Like his father was military, his mother military, she was a nurse. He had a lot of brothers and sisters. As far as I knew, I believe they were Catholic, but I'd probably have to ask my aunt, but I believe they're because it was more an Irish Catholic.
Gotcha.
But realistically, I don't know. And I don't even think they really followed it that closely.
All right. Okay. So another comment. I'm going to go back up to the beginning. Susan P. Hey, Susan. Liz, you took the chance. Can't expect more from Scientology. Don't give up.
I'm
Yes.
trying not to. I'm really trying not to. But you just have to remember that this emotionally hurts every single
Yes.
time. It emotionally hurts to like feeling like I'm so close to seeing him, and then I'm so far at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you need a break, it's okay to take breaks. Just like, Aaron did. We were used to seeing him every single day, sometimes several times a day, and, he said, "Guys, I'm going away with my family, and I'm taking a break," and he's like, "Don't send the cops after me looking for me,"
Yep, like
because, we've
don't
had
phone
some
in a.
wellness checks. Yeah, we've had some wellness checks happen, so he's
Hey,
like,
well, that's a
"No
lot
need."
different. So I'm just saying, Steve-O, if you listen to this, the reason we
Oh,
want
yeah.
to do
No,
a
no.
wellness check on you is because you will have a live and then suddenly you're missing.
No, I'm
So
talking
why?
about I was talking about the London
Oh, that
guy,
yeah.
Alex,
So yes, Alex got a welfare check because he missed an important live with Amy
with
Scoville.
Amy. Yes.
So yes,
Yep,
if
yep.
I suddenly miss an important live with you, Marilyn, you are more than welcome to do a
Oh, well,
welfare
you
check.
you better believe you better believe it, because you're like, always on time.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely. So,
I believe in showing up for people that show up for me.
well, I'm here for it all. I'm here for it all. Armine, hey, Armine. Hi, Liz and Marilyn. So happy to catch a live and to be able to say hi to the both of you. Even though this is perfect time for me in London, I keep missing the lives. Love you both. Okay, this is a great time to do an earlier one, so you get all
Yes,
your
the weekends are.
UK. Yep.
That's right. I try to do earlier ones in the weekends. During the week
Mhm.
though, normally I can't because I'm in corporate America, and
Yep.
unfortunately my boss would not look too kindly on me not doing my job and doing a live instead. So I have to be very careful.
Yep. I
So
hear
I
you.
like my job.
And Candy's Life says, Liz, we are not done fighting yet, baby girl. I have always said, and we will win, and Scientology will lose. We're just playing the long chess game right now. Very well said, Candy's Life. Thank you for that.
Yes.
Absolutely. And we just, have a bunch more of support for Liz, which we like to see.
And
Oh,
support for
Liz,
each other.
I like this one. Yes, absolutely. I love this one. Liz, you're like a totally different person from what you were when we first met you. Despite the setback, you're keeping your strength. Bless your beautiful heart. Yeah, I see
Thank
more
you
and
so
more
much.
confidence, and yeah, it's been
Because I'm
it's
just
been
having a
wonderful.
conversation with friends. That's literally how do I
Hmm.
get through it? I'm having a conversation with friends.
Yep.
That's all.
Yep. A couple more things about the foundation that are like this. Pup Grimmer 20 said, in my opinion, the foundation is faceless and yet has 1,000 faces. Right. I said it belongs to nobody and everybody. Right. It isn't
Yep.
the board. Couldn't have
Yep.
said it better. Retired Red, we need to stay focused on the goal no matter how we feel. Yes.
That's right. That's right.
Totally agree with that. Thank you, Retired Red. Marilyn. Wrong one. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I grabbed that one real quick.
Oh,
So,
okay. Okay. I'm just going down
LJ
the line.
question: is the Aftermath Foundation helping you with your dad? Yes, they are. They absolutely are. I put in some information. I've talked to Claire and everybody else, but yes, they absolutely are. Please don't think that nobody's helping me at all. Okay, so it's little bits and pieces.
Oh,
Yeah.
you want me to do it? Okay.
Yep. I just had to grab
Okay.
that one real quick.
Yeah. Oh, and I haven't been able to listen to this yet, but both Liz and I were on Life After MLM, and your episode is out with Roberta Blevins. Your
Okay.
episode, Liz, has dropped, so we'll have to get that link. I think Michelle
I
Carpenter
think Michelle, yeah, I
sent
saw
it out.
Michelle a
Yes,
little bit in there. So Michelle, if you can drop the link. Um, I'm so
is she
curious
in
how
here?
many people how many people have seen it so far. Like
I
I'm
haven't
curious.
gotten.
I
I
haven't watched
saw
it.
it was up yesterday, and then of course I didn't get to listen to it because 27 people in my
It
house.
got released on
But
my dad's birthday. That's
I'm
amazing.
excited. Yeah, I'm really excited to listen to your episode. And I did an episode with her. I think it was me, then Apostate Alex, and then you. So she started. I guess mine was sort of a segue because I'm part of SPTV, but I'm a quote never in. So she started with me, and then now she's going into Scientology. So this is great. And she's so. I don't know how you felt about Roberta Blevins, but I love
It
me
was
some Roberta
funny.
Blevins. She's funny. She's personable. She's so easy to talk to. And for me, she brought up some things I was like, I never saw it that way. Wow, like she really listens and she's very perceptive.
Yeah.
I love her podcast. I love it.
Yeah. It was not. It was literally like talking to a friend.
Yeah,
It was
totally.
it made it easy. It made it
Yeah.
very, nothing crazy. It was just talking to a friend, and that made things even better.
Oh, pup groomer wants to groom my puppies. And what else? I think that's it for the
That's
start for now. So
dirty.
we can go back and groom my puppies.
Like, are you talking about her actual puppies, or are you talking about some other puppies?
It's getting cold in here. I want a puppy to squeeze.
It is a little chilly. I love it.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Michelle.
Yeah, thank you
Like
so very
Liz
much, Michelle. I
Emmett after
appreciate it.
MLM. Awesome. Yes. Everyone listen to that. You will not be disappointed. And I'm almost afraid to. I'll have to have my tissues because I know that Roberta digs deep. So I know there's
Yes,
going
she
to
does.
be. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if anybody can watch it, definitely, spend some time, go see it. It's doing all of that, the good stuff, the good feels. But
Yep.
I know you have your live. How much more time before you have to get
Uh,
off and relax for your live?
as long as I'm off by like 12:30, I'm good. So we got another maybe 20 minutes. So
Okay.
if there's anything else, yeah. Good
Anybody
to see you, Michelle.
have
I
any
missed you, honey.
questions? I'm like,
Michelle, yeah.
or we do the
Oh,
golf clap?
Jen's. Oh, Jen. I'm trying to find. Oh, Jen. Hi, Jen.
Yeah, Jen's in the house.
I almost accidentally put you in timeout. Sorry, Jen. Because the chat's going fast.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Michelle says you can see why Roberta is her best friend. I can totally see
I
that.
can totally see that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. She is
Yeah.
super kind, super sweet. Well, I just got hit with a few messages. Hold on. I apologize, everybody.
Yeah. So anything else you wanted to talk about, honey? And or any questions from the chat?
Not that I'm aware of, everybody. I mean, I want to say thank you so very much for being here. If you have any questions, you can always email me.
Yeah. What's your
Everybody
email?
knows my email, savebobferris@gmail.com. I don't know if Red is still in here, but she popped it up a few times. I know my Venmo's been thrown up, and so is my PayPal. I did ask because I kept getting messages like, "Hey, what can we get you? What can I don't know. I have no idea. Everything's taken care of here, and pretty soon it's going to be, getting some food and doing what we need to do and starting the next project."
All right, here's the next one. Oh, you're very rambunctious today.
Yeah, they're
You
like,
say hi?
"Mommy, where have you been?
I
Mommy,
know.
mommy,
Say hi. Say hi,
say
everybody.
hi to the
Say hi.
Pomeranian."
These little boxing gloves. He
Yep.
does this funny boxing thing. Mwah. Okay, I'll come snuggle with you guys, and then I have another live stream. Everybody knows. Yep, it's Rocky.
Yep.
Oh, you still have more people coming in. Thanks, guys. So good to see you all.
Okay, thank you so very much, Michelle. I appreciate that. Well, then I will say adieu. I'm sorry I made you cry, my lady.
It's okay. You don't have to apologize.
Never my intention. I just wanted
I know,
to,
but you know how I am.
yeah, I just wanted to fill everybody in. We've got quite a few people in here, so thank you all so very much for being here. I
Thank you,
appreciate each
everybody.
and every one of you. You've become like
Yes.
family, so thank you so very much for
Yes. Please.
everything you guys do.
Thank you so much
Thank
for the
you.
support. Please hit the like. How do you usually end
Yeah,
it? Hit the
smash the
like.
like, hit the subscribe. Don't forget to tip your waiter or waitress.
That's it.
Please be nice to everybody in the comments, because remember, we are all human. We bleed the same color. So thank you so very much, everybody. And Marilyn, I guess we
Yes.
will end this, and I will talk to you later, but I will be
Okay.
listening to your
All
stream.
right. We'll talk to you later, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, Liz. Bye.